I'm Jasmine Gibson. My rapper name is Lady Scribe. I'm an artist from the west side of Chicago.
I swear my mind so much darker than my heart, darker than my hue.
The thing that made me want to get into music the most was my cousins. I think I was like 11 years old, and I remember DJ Nate, who's like not my cousin, but like my fake cousin. He came out with a song called Lil Mama Bad as Hell. It just means a lot to me and my story. This documentary, what is it about? What is it about? We got the lyrics, hold on. Some grew up by the snake, some flew up by the bird, some swim and shiver shark, but they afraid to lead they herd. Glad of that, remember that, we swear that we discern. We put each other's minds back in those times and you concurred. A couple of things that we got planned for this weekend I'm super excited about, and one of them, the main thing, is 2024, the Spark Festival. So we're going to head there and have a good time. I don't feel like a rapper today, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just, grateful for a lot of people that I've become familiar with as family. I was blown away by the talent that I discovered the first time around, but just to be able to come back and just see so many new faces and, so many fresh sounds. City just had a major influence on me and my creative journey. I think it's something really special in this city.
I'm feeling the vibes, man. Spark Fest. Spark Fest 2024 real quick.
I think over the years I've learned to just have a lot of faith in my ability to, meet new people, make impressions on them. I don't know, I think that's one of the things that God graced me with. I got aura. It reminded me of what it felt like to have like an artist community, and I just felt surrounded by so much love, and I'm just grateful that I got to experience it again, and experience it for the first time. So I try to heal my body as naturally as possible. Like sometimes you do get sick. Like this week at one point, like I was mucinex up when I noticed that it was starting to affect like respiratory issues, and that stuff can affect your voice long term. I knew I had to bust out the ginger root. But I'm thinking, so I'm gonna go, and instead of just humbling on how much I don't feel like it, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna hop in the shower. That always makes me feel better. I'm gonna listen to my gospel music. I'm gonna get in the zone. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm a believer that when you wash your face, that's when you're ready to go out into the world. My relationship with God, I think it's the thing that brings everything full circle. Not just in my creative life, in my life in general. I knew that that next morning I would have to plan out some level of spiritual cleansing, listening to my gospel music, whatever, just to, center myself.
It breeds feelings of aggression and violence, even if the anger is in the service of righting a wrong or getting something important to happen, and thus intrinsically warps what is, whether you are in the right or not. If its energy can be transmuted to forcefulness and wisdom without the smoke and fire of self-absorption or self-righteousness, then its power multiplies.
Got a studio session, which is, it's super important. I'm a little bit nervous about it for a couple of reasons. Last night was like really fun. But I do think that I went a little too hard on my voice. I was screaming and dancing, so I feel a bit hoarse. It's a song that I wrote like within a day, and I really don't do stuff like that. Usually the time period from, when I actually record a song to when I, get in the studio and, mix it and release the video, I usually space that out, and it's usually about a 6-month process of me making a song. I'm trying to learn to just like ease into the flow, trust the creative process.
Giving space and grace to get through it. Coming no man's path, you can't follow when they do it. By your grace and by your heart, you Santiago, how you use it. Might look up and find some music now.
So, yeah, I'll get multiple takes and see if I need anything, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that'll be like a touch and go process. But yeah, it'll be great.
Diamonds in the sky if you feel alive. Throw your diamonds in the sky if you got one. Fuck it. Yeah. I fucked the ending on that one up.
It's all good. Like, I don't know your process is the thing, right? So, I don't mind if you want to rework it. But if you're happy.
One more shot.
Okay.
Did I pray more than a family? Only one-ish with God. Maybe up in some Grammys and smooth white suit electric blue like I'm up in Annie. Fuck it, I up the ante. I'm held by a hand. I still think Jock can do amazing things when given space. He'll grace it to get through it. Covet no man's path. You just don't follow when they do it. By your grace and by your heart, you Santiago, how you use it. Might look up and find some music, nigga.
You know what Santiago is? What's that book? The Alchemist.
Right or wrong, bone on my bone. Let's rock out to the grave. Put this shit on stone, cause Papa was the same as for his grave, he never rolled. But that's my fault, be trying to take you at your word. Some grew up by the snake, some flew up by the bird. Some swim and shiver shark, but they afraid to leave they hurt.
A lot of people could look at like the way we live is like, that's just, we just get high and have fun. I feel like it used to be an interpretation, like you get like a little regular job, you put your head down, you do what you're supposed to do, like you can make it. That's not necessarily true now. Just like how to break out the cycle of like a 9 to 5. Even like post-pandemic, you looked up and like all these power structures fail. And I don't know, it just kind of put into order like the stuff that really matters. So you might as well take like a shot on what you actually like doing.
I think I want to roller skate. I feel like when I got on those skates, it felt like my second feet. It didn't feel like I was learning it. It just felt like I was doing shit. I was supposed to.
Kind of just reminded me that it's not about like a deadline or anything. Like you can be 30, you can be 40. Being creative is just a part of who you are. It's not nothing that actually, stops. And when life gives you lemons, tell that bitch to put it in your iced tea. And when life gives you lemons, dot your I's and cross your T's. Yes, I'm the shit. Carolina made it. Sugar, honey, iced tea.